Yeah, it's something happened. But he was adamant that he had not done anything. The only reason he contacted Jaeger was for the scooter. When he was on the island, he called me and he said he hadn't fired a shot. He wasn't trying to hurt anyone. Uh, he was scared. So I don't really know what his plan was, but it was not a good one. And
I don't know. I mean, it sounded like a great one. Sounds like it went from your responsibility to not your responsibility.
kind of. But also, I'm sad because what the heck?
I know.
Okay. Just so you're aware, this is Shelby. I need to talk to her, but you're more than welcome to join the conversation.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Shelby.
Do you want to go inside or?
We can maybe up on the hill is a safer idea.
Okay.
I was gonna suggest somewhere not indoors, so this works. Oh, Shelby, this is so sad. No! This hurts! Because I know she was fired.
Do you want me to film in first before I kind of go with what I wanted to talk to you about?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Bob doesn't actually know in character, to be clear.
So, a little over 2 weeks ago, I made my first mistake in PD, and it was not a small one. So I knew that, and I can tell him about the thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I knew that Johnny Devine was undercover for like the past 4 months. Just like I've known a lot of other stuff in the past and have never said anything. And a couple weeks ago, I started drinking because I was upset with Freddie. And he was on the phone, and I overheard what came across that his cover had been blown.
Thanks, Shang. Appreciate
and
you.
Jaeger had him hostage. Not because, as much as the panel liked to push it that way, not because my plans with Treddy got canceled, but because of my concern for someone who's been not only a close friend, but Treddy's best friend, and someone who I'd kept hidden for 5 months prior to that. I called Jaeger because I thought we were on a good understanding from a conversation we had had a couple weeks before, and I said, "Do you have Divine hostage?" There are different words I could have used.
The war's over, apparently.
Should I have called? No.
Now it's just going to be a fuckload of cleanup.
Is it something I regret? Yeah. But I didn't do it maliciously. And I'm going to speak a little freely here before I get into what I wanted to talk to you about, because I want you to know where I stand before I talk to you about that. I then had the panel last Friday, and after I'm going to say, Tessa, you weren't there, but after a sad excuse for a panel, and everyone pretty much having their minds made up before I even entered in there, so I don't know why they didn't fire me before. Very clear bias coming from not Treddy, but Svensson. Being questioned why I drank to a degree that we haven't questioned other people. It was bad. It was an embarrassment, and it made me lose trust in a lot of high command.
Oof, welcome to the club.
I did double check to see if I could reapply to PD. And Treddy said I could, and possibly talk about maybe doing it sooner, because technically I hadn't worked for 2 weeks. And I should have been just told I was fired a couple weeks prior. To be honest, not only with how I was treated when I was in command, but after the panel, I would never want to go to BCSO in any department. Or after some of the way that, Dark pushed it in the panel. They had a narrative and they pushed it and didn't even give me a chance to speak. I can never trust LSPD. And after our conversation that we had, Tessa, PD is something that I don't want to lose. And I know that I'll have to work hard for it if I can. And I didn't know if it is a possibility if I did come back to PD, if I would have a place within the Rangers, even as a junior ranger.
Yes! Yes!
Not, it's understandable, but I wanted to have that
Yes, Tessa!
conversation.
Yes! Tessa! Queen! Yes! Yes!
Well, Flop, do you have something you want to say?
I was just bringing the circle in a little bit. I appreciate you telling me. I was honestly unaware.
If
Haven't
you
talked
could
to
keep
anyone
that
about it.
between us, that would be appreciated.
I'm not teetering this line. This isn't going anywhere. I promise. I appreciate you telling me. I'm sorry it didn't go in, I guess, the direction people would have hoped, but
I'm gonna be honest, that whole panel, again, I know you weren't there until the end, Tessa, but it felt like they had a scapegoat. They didn't want to take into account anything or even listen to me. Kind of going back to how I felt when I was talking to you before we had our big conversation, that people just want to go to assumptions without even trying to listen to the person.
true. I can say
The
that.
thing that sucks is I have never fucked up in PD. I have never leaked anything until now, and it wasn't like it was malicious, and it wasn't like I meant to do that. I thought it was already blown, and I wanted my friend out of there safe.
Yo. What's up, Russ? How you doing, dude? In terms of what I want to say, I wasn't there for the panel. I'm sorry it went the way that it did. And I'm sorry that it resulted in how it did. As for, I guess, the kind of ranger part of this, Shelby, I'm biased. I think you know what my answer would be. But
I don't know anymore, so
well,
I'd rather be honest.
I'd like to see you. And I'd like to see you in the PD. But to full respect to Tessa, that is her decision. I don't necessarily have much to say, as I'm completely unaware regarding the situation. So I obviously am gonna have some kind of bias. I've known you for a long time, a very long time.
Yeah.
Well, This is a tough one for me. Because, I care about you a lot, Shelby, and I don't want to see you fail or, pushed away or pushed out or feel like you have nothing
She
anymore.
frowned at Flop, and I don't know why.
And I'm sorry that you felt that way about the panel. I'm sorry it went off that way. I don't know. Uh, Obviously I wasn't there.
It was bad, Tessa. It was really bad.
My alarm
It
didn't
was
go off that
disgusting
morning.
behavior, honestly.
Okay. Um, I'm torn because there's somebody that I've been looking to bring into the Rangers. Uh,
Ooh.
that I
Couple.
think would cause a lot of conflict if you also were to be brought in.
Ooh.
Um,
Sonya, look away.
I
You're not here? What do you mean?
I wish I had a better answer than that for you because at this point in time I'm stuck between two close friends that I care about a lot, and I'm in a position where I have to kind of choose.
So she wasn't frowning at Flop. She was more
And
frowning at...
I won't make you choose. I get it. Um, don't really have a place in pity anymore. Sucks that I didn't even really have a chance to try and defend myself.
Damn, I have been there.
even if you were to come back, you'd still have to work beside those people and
I'd still
have
work
that.
civilly, I just wouldn't be under them, and I can't do that.
You would, though.
I mean, in their department.
I mean, that's one small part of it, but no matter what, all of them were high command. They would they would always be.
I know
I don't
that
want to
they
use the word above you, but
I Tess, I know that they would be above me, but there is a huge difference in between wanting to be a part of a department where the things that
did you
Svensson and
trust them?
Dark said on the field, yes. But as my command and a department that I could be in, no. And I don't think that they would want me in their department after some of the things that they said. I honestly had always respected Svensson for being not biased to things. Um, and for him to call me a murderer and
It really did Shelby
in the
dirty.
panel to say that I
I mean,
did
granted,
this
she fucked
because
up.
I was jealous
Damn.
of JD. Yeah. And I'm sorry, if there was a man up there, he wouldn't be accused of the same thing.
I mean, to be fair, Winston got fired for saying a single sentence.
to make a joke saying that I did what I did because I was jealous of him in the time and I did that for revenge. Their
What's the
their
context for
decisions were
this?
made before I even
Shelby
went
was
in there.
fired for leaking some
And
information, and before she
obviously
had
they
an
don't know
opportunity
me
to
well
defend
enough to know
herself,
that that's not something
she
I would do out of revenge or spite or something like that, and
there was a
shows
big
that they
panel that was like built up to be this
clearly
big thing,
didn't
and then they
listen
just
to
kind of
me.
belittled, I guess for what she's saying, belittled her, and she didn't have an opportunity to really defend herself, and they had a decision before she walked in the room. So now Shelby's explaining that unfortunately
It
she...
wasn't a panel.
I'll talk more about it
Again, I
after.
could work with them, but I couldn't put the same colors on that they wear. And for Dark to continue pushing to get whatever narrative other people gave him, because instead of just stopping with a question, he kept asking questions to find out what exact plans were canceled with Treddy. Um, it showed that the narrative that they wanted and they were pushing was that I was spiteful and wanted revenge on Treddy because of wedding planning and would blow an undercover operation for that. Not that the person in PD who's been there for almost 2 years, who never made a mistake, had hidden so many things, had done the PD's budget without fucking things up or doing anything bad for 6+ months. SGSO's budget for a year and a half. No, the narrative that got pushed on me was that I am the opposite of what they're saying I am. And that obviously I don't care when I do, and that's the only reason why I called.
Can I ask a sort of on the side question?
Yeah.
You said that you asked about potentially being rehired, and Toretti said that you would have the opportunity.
He said I can reapply in 30 days. I was going to talk about maybe sooner because I haven't been on duty since the 11th because I was told I shouldn't be around. But he half hesitated, and I asked if it was because departments wouldn't want me, and it's the same departments that I wouldn't want to be a part of.
The only reason I'm asking is in a circumstance where I think unanimous would not want you back, that option wouldn't be on the table. So I guess more to sidestep. Do you think most people in that room were out against you?
I don't think Libby was. I think she was too tired, to be honest. I can 100% say, and you can talk with Treddy, that Svensson was, Axel was. I didn't think Dark would be, but the way that he came at me with some of those questions, yeah. Willie didn't say anything, and Stubble seemed to have his head set with certain things also.
Okay.
And the thing that bothers me is that people are so quick to assume one side of things and stick with that without even giving someone a chance, and that's exactly what happened. I understand I fucked up. I wasn't trying to dodge consequences. Trust me, I know that I needed consequences. And I'm going to be completely honest, and I said the same thing to Tessa. As someone who is directly involved, my first thought would have been firing them, but as the command person I was, looking at everything the person had done for PD, the fact that they weren't going around fucking up, and the fact that it wasn't something that was done maliciously, I wouldn't have gone straight to firing.
I understand both sides in terms of, I guess, the reasoning, but I also understand your side as to you would hope that there would be a more of a level of trust with it coming
I,
from someone that they knew. Um, like I said, I'm this is not my time,
I know.
and I don't want to take up anything Tessa wants to talk about or you want to talk about. I'm sort of just here as an outsider. However, uh, just to plant the seed, if the opportunity for you to come back wasn't on the table, I'd argue that most of the panel was probably unanimous. But without knowing, if there's an opportunity, maybe it wasn't as unanimous as it may feel, if that makes sense. Is at least the way that I'm taking the way that it went. So
Well, it wasn't even mentioned that I could reapply. I had asked Truddy if I could.
okay.
But I see no point in sticking around if I can't try and come back or prove myself, because kind of one of the few things I enjoyed.
I understand. And I'm sorry things worked out the way that they did. And I'm sorry I don't have a better answer for you. I've I've got a it's almost like an ecosystem that I have to manage. And
No, I get
Oof, I am
I'm
hungry.
currently at a crossroads with several people. It's not
I
just
need to go
you, and
shopping
it's not just
tomorrow.
this other person. I have to make some decisions that scare me,
Insomnia
that
cookies are open.
I don't know, like, no matter what I do,
My fucking cookie set's kind
someone's
of good
going
right
to be
now.
hurt. And it's one of the worst parts of being high command.
Sorry, I need to shut the fuck up. This is actually serious.
I get that. And I'm not
And
asking to reapply and just go straight into Rangers. I
I know,
understand I would have to go through UPD, but I'm not going to reapply and sit in UPD to get fired again.
yeah, you should at least check, and I appreciate that you checked, and I'm grateful that you feel comfortable with me and you don't, I
I
don't know.
always have, and to be honest, it, it was something I was even thinking about before, after Truddy left, or as soon as I knew that he was leaving SDSO. Because, and this isn't, Svensson is great, um, but personally, I didn't feel welcomed in SDSO anymore for a while. And then when he took over, I really didn't.
I
My
didn't
opinions
Yeah,
didn't matter as
I
command.
didn't realize Truddy
I would
like
sit in a
full on
room with
left
him and Willie,
SDSO.
and he would be talking
I
only
thought he
to
still
Willie and
managed
not
it.
listening to anything
Damn.
I would say. But Willie would repeat something I would say, and Willie would have a great idea. And it's just kind of solidified with how I felt.
I still think you can find something out there that makes you happy.
I don't think so. That's just me being honest.
I don't think it needs to be said, Shelby, but just know that regardless of everything that's happened and whatever happens continuing forward, I don't look at you any differently. Honestly, I still look at you more as a mentor and a good friend. So I hope you don't think that your view to the people that care about you has changed.
Oh, I appreciate that. Because the people I care about would actually hear me out instead of assuming the worst.
A lot of people in the city kind of tend to do that.
Yep.
They take rumors at face value and run with them.
I know you asked me if it was something I could move forward from, and it is. Right now, it's still fresh, but I can deal with the bullshit of people I don't care about sending accusations without even trying to have a conversation with me first.
This is such a deep
Yeah.
conversation. Hi, chat. Hello. I don't know how many people are
And
actually
it's
here
not like
from
I'm
other
trying to
streams
rush anything, which
or
is
what's
why I'm
going
having a
on,
conversation
but I
now.
hope everyone's doing
It's
good.
that way, say in 30 days, I want to have another conversation. It's not left field.
Yeah,
Because I was going to honestly have a conversation with Snow and ask him if he would have went into the panel with his mind made up as well without even talking to me. Um, and if he would have already had his mind made up, it pretty much just comes down to Ranger. Because I don't want to be in a department of people who aren't going to hear their people out and actually give someone the benefit of the
You guys want
doubt
to hear
on
something kind
something
of
that I
funny?
did
I'm
for
actually
people all
kind
the
of like
time.
a little excited about getting
People that
the
should have been
iPhone 15.
fired for doing, yes, what I did was bad, but doing worse and consistently with intent. And I still gave everyone the opportunity to be heard before making my mind up. And I find it
yeah.
very unfair that people went into that
I'm just
with their
waiting for the
mind
release
already made
day.
up without even being open to listening to me.
Well, I have a lot to think about,
It's not
but
something I need to think about right now, but I just wanted to put it out there.
okay. Well, if you need anything, I'm just down the road.
I
For
appreciate
the newer
that.
model, to be fair, my phone's like 4 or 5 years old. So, or I guess it's more like
It's the
3 or
Or
4 years
deciding
old.
point of whether I
next
just fly
door.
out of town. Yeah. I stopped staying at the safe
Fuck, my
house
bill didn't
as
go
of last
through?
Friday, so
Oh, shit. What is this getting? Ah, wait. Oh, no, this is for next month? Okay, this is next month. Thank God.
but I didn't make the call that I was going to.
You know when it comes out? Apparently in September.
I'm grateful for that.
We'll probably hear about it September 1st. Shit, I need a computer and I need a fucking phone.
Thank you for listening to me.
No, thank you for listening to me. Um, Maybe I'll talk to you in a few weeks.
Okay.
Um, Maybe I'll try and take you up on the ride along if you'll let me.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm gonna be honest, I felt so empty since I haven't been on duty.
I understand. The option is there.
Okay. Go ahead and walk home.
Okay. Do you want to ride over there?
No, I took Nakia out. Oh, she can walk back with me. She needs to go for a walk, so.
Okay.
Okay, have a good night.
You too.
You too, Shelby. That really does hurt to see.
Not that my vote would have changed anything. But I voted to have her fired. And that hurts more than anything, I think. I can't even tell her. Does that make me a coward?
No. And I mean, if we want to go by paper terms, you have internal information within a police department that she's not a part of right now. Not only does that not make you a coward, that makes you right. And it sucks to say that, but if we're going to go by these terms, I think the fact that she's not in the PD right now, you have no reason to feel bad.
Thanks for being there.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Now that the series is over, who wants the gamba? Oh boy. That was intense, dude. Holy. Hey, Sonya. I'm gonna hop on channel 20. I don't know if there's anything going on right now, though.
I know on Channel 5 there's the cleanup of the whole stuff, but I don't know if they've moved to the hospital yet.
Well, I saw Ripley 311. So I guess there is a somewhat transport due to high priority. I know the 71 was 5 minutes ago. I kind of want to check it out real quick though. Um, 220 under 270. Go. $220 radio check. Dispatch 220, 10-8. I'll be operating under 270. 270 is passing by the 71's off of Sonora. Looks like it's gonna be Corleone Farms. Yeah. All right. Chat, what do we think about that? The thing. What we thinking about, dog? How many news do I have on channel 20?
Yes.
Engine off, please.
Yes.
Dispatch 270, 1038 South on Sonora Road. Rusted out Rebel. We're gonna be directly across from Corleone Farms.
Alright, will do. Alright, bye.
Hello, sir. Sergeant Floptergong with State Park Rangers. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing okay. Could I get some license registration, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Any reason for the rush today, or driving like an asshole on the opposite side of the road?
Oh, so I was getting a phone call, and I went to go reach my phone. That's why I pulled off to the side of the road to talk on the phone.
Okay, I mean that's fine. Do you realize you about had on me?
Yes, that's why I freaked out, and yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go and run your information. I'll have you stay here with Game Warden Lamb. If you have any questions or concerns, you can ask her. Is your vehicle yours?
No, this is a friend's.
Okay, all good. I'll ask you about it when I get back. Okay.
Yeah, really sorry about that. I did not be like.
No, you're fine. You're
It
fine.
freaks me out too.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Pass.
How's the weather today?
Oh wait, sorry. It's fine. How was your day going?
Good, just busy.
Oh, okay. Sounds
Phone
good.
calls, it's like,
When was the last time he was arrested? Eight days ago.
whoa, look at that motorcyclist. Oh my
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have a helmet on either.
All right. So far, your stuff looks okay. It looks like your last infraction was 8 days ago. Could you tell me about this truck? Who's your friend?
Oh, it was my friend Dewey over at Harmony. I was at Harmony Diner, and I was getting a burrito meal. I have an extra one if you want.
I
And
appreciate it.
let me take
I'm good.
this.
He let you take it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is Dewey's truck?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You want to tell me why the handle's all fucked up?
This is how he gave it to me.
He gave it to you like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Broken window and
Like,
everything?
He's like, hey, I asked him for a ride, and he's like, no, go ahead, take my truck, and he threw me the keys.
So he was inside serving you food, but he was also outside in his truck giving you the keys?
No, it was at Harmony Diner. I'm a mechanic there.
Okay.
I'm a mechanic at Harmony, the Harmony Repair. He was outside.
Yeah, I mean,
It was in the parking lot.
of course. Yeah, Jim, I'm
But
I'm
I
not
was
too worried,
there
to
to
be
get
honest.
food. I was there to get food, and I do have a breakfast burrito, plus a cola and a donut. Do you want a donut? I'm not stereotyping here at all, but I do have 2 excellent donuts.
Mm-hmm. So, Jim, while I appreciate it, I think I'm good on the food right now. As much as I'm actually turning down food is a shocker, but here's the issue: is that this vehicle does not come back to Dewey. And the way that the
no.
law works is that 9/10 of the law are possessions, and you currently possess a vehicle that does not come back to you or your friend Dewey.
Okay.
Do you know the owner of the vehicle?
I don't. Like I said,
Okay.
I don't know who actually who has the title of this vehicle. No, I do not.
So you understand why I may have some concern, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you mind stepping out of the vehicle for me? Stepping to the side of the road? We'll just come over here. Do you have anything illegal on you today?
No, I have some prescription drugs.
Okay. You want if I just check your pockets real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Doesn't look like anything too alarming.
Yeah, I was in a car accident the other day. I got flung from my car. My car actually had fake plates on it. That's why I had that infraction 8 days ago from Lucian Evo. Yeah, he gave me a registration fraud because my car had fake plates, which I did not know that were on there. But I got ejected from my car and was on the side of the highway for 40 minutes.
Okay.
Had to go to the hospital. Oh, had
yeah.
a back brace. It was a rough time.
Okay. Well, you want to just take a seat real quick? I'm just going to go ahead and clear the vehicle, okay?
Okay. Oh.
Want to do me a favor, slap him in some cuffs? How much money did he have on him?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They're harvesting the cattle.
Oh.
Want to go ahead and stand up for me?
I know it seems alarming. It's traditionally how we've done it.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go and
yeah.
place you in some handcuffs for a minute, okay? Right now you're being
Oh.
detained. You're not under arrest, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna grab your hand real quick.
All right. All right. Oh, what's going on?
All right. Mr. Jim, at this time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you by the state at no cost if available. Do you understand your rights? As I read them to you today. My apologies. I was just moving you away from the front of the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Jim, what the hell is in your trunk?
I have no idea. I see nothing in the bed of the trunk.
You wanna go take a gander?
The bed of the truck.
What is it?
Yo, thank you so much for the raid.
I don't know what Dewey gets into. He's
Oh my goodness.
he's into some
Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. What's going on? How's your stream?
Some
Welcome,
weird
everyone.
sexual
Sorry.
stuff.
Okay.
What is this? It's a box.
I got it.
It's a box.
It is a box.
Now listen, I'm gonna need some explanation here. You were on the phone when I went to pull you over.
I was on the phone with my friend Sammy.
Okay.
Mustard.
Sammy
She wants to
Mustard?
play arcade. Yeah, she wants to play arcade games.
Okay. So here's the deal. I need you to come clean with me. This is a bad look. You have a delivery list on you with some location drop-offs of some sort. You got a bunch of these notes here. You got a dongle. I mean, I got you on at least like 6 things at the minimum. You want to give me the lowdown? What's going on?
So, Dewey wanted me to deliver his dildos to some friends of his.
Right. Okay.
I mean, that's what's in that trunk. It's a bunch of dildos and used condom. I don't understand why they do that.
The issue though
but
is that this started with you didn't know what was in the trunk, and now you do know, even though I saw it. So like, what's really going on here, Jim? This is a bad look, man.
yeah,
I'm trying to work with you right now, not against you.
That's really what's going on. I mean, he wanted me to deliver this stuff. I didn't know it was.
Dude, the people getting sent on holds right now is insane.
That bad.
Okay.
I knew he was into some like him and his husband are into some shit, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab you real quick. I'm gonna put you in the back of my car. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Probably down at the cells at this point.
Oh god. What the?
Huh? There's no truck.
So Tessa,
Local tow truck drivers are real quick about that, isn't they?
so you know what? So I'm gonna get you to the back of the car real quick. Tessa, can I talk to you for a sec?
What happened to the truck?
Go watch your head, sir.
Dewey's gonna be pissed.
I gotta talk to you.
Um,
I didn't
apologies.
I didn't document that truck.
You didn't document it?
No, I didn't have a chance to.
I did.
Okay, thank God.
I got it all sorted.
Okay.
It's all in the trunk too of our car.
Yeah.
I just requested the tow, and they were real snappy about that. That was quick.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't know what to charge this guy with. He has a delivery list. He has a bunch of notes on him, but we didn't see him leaving a call of any sort. He's in a stolen truck. I'm trying to figure out what the proper charge is for this, because nothing he has is technically drug related in the bed.
I think the delivery list by itself is enough to do. He was transporting it, right?
Yeah, I mean he was driving with stuff.
I think it's felony possession with with intent to distribute.
Really?
I'm not 100% sure.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really good with just about everything in the PD. The two weaknesses I have is court and drugs. And they both happen to be things I just wish I cared more about. The thing with court is that I can learn that over time. With drugs, I want nothing to do with them. So I actually don't know what the fuck to do with this.
I want to say it's felony possession
I
because
think you're right.
transporting a large quantity. He's got the delivery list, which says, where he's gonna go. Did he have a lot of money on him?
He had 89 small notes, but the actual cash in his pocket that he just had kind of tucked up in his wallet, I mean, it was probably a couple grand, but it didn't look like anything too crazy. I didn't individually count it.
I would say it's felony possession.
Okay.
But that's just me.
I'll probably call him and confirm. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know enough about drugs, so.
That's okay. Maybe we'll run into somebody that we can talk to.
All right, I think we're closer to the SDSO. We'll make a straight shot down to SDSO. Dispatch 27076, Mission Row PD 195. Jim, the main concern that I have is, kind of where you were coming from.
Coming from Harmony.
Right. Which is the story that you're telling.
I am a Harmony mechanic. I was at Harmony.
Right.
What's your name?
Jim.
Last name Jim?
Fredericks.
I'm gonna have to figure this one out. I actually don't know where he falls in line with this. All right. Let's get you inside. We'll have a conversation in there. You have to give us a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Oof. Chat, I am hungry. Hey, James. He cleans here sometimes.
Janitor.
Yeah, a little side gig for him. All right, let me just do a once over on your person. Okay, so that's coming with me. That's coming with me. That's coming with me. He didn't use his gun. I think this is his 6278, and he does have a Jim, you do have a weapons license, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, perfect. Oh, he actually has the drugs on him. I didn't even see that. Okay. Well, never mind. We do actually have him dead to rights with felony possession, I think.
I've also got one of those old school hunting and fishing license.
Nice.
I do not poach, so I do not plan to lose those.
Well, that's good. Just so you're aware, I will be taking, I have these rolls of notes here, this dongle, this lockpick, these bottles of Oxy, and this delivery list on me, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to be taking you out of these cuffs. Go and bear with me. All right. Myself and Tess are going to have a quick conversation, and we'll be right back with you with your charges, okay? I am so far
Okay, so
just...
I'm reading the charge.
I didn't realize he had Oxy on him. I'm pretty sure.
So, intent to distribute can be inferred through the circumstances surrounding the discovery of the drugs and or a pattern of behavior of the suspect, such as large sums of money, high-grade weaponry, or other paraphernalia used in the measuring/weighing or breaking down large quantities to smaller quantities.
Uh-huh.
I,
The other argument
I
too.
guess the only thing would be that he had it in a vehicle and he was transporting it somewhere, and that he had the list. I think that's it.
Okay. Do you want me to try and make a phone call real quick, or do you think?
You go ahead.
Okay. Place is probably busy, right?
Probably.
Can I try him anyway?
Sure. I thought he went to sleep.
Me too. If I have to see another notice of a hold, I might have a conniption.
Don't throw a hissy. You'll be okay.
All I'm saying is the fact that I wasn't the one that sent Flops Rain Man hurts. Chat, you know what's fucked up? I don't know actually how to handle this. Oops, well, fuck. Let's go with photos. Look at this photograph. Every time something makes me laugh. Money, dongle. Oxy. Yep. Misdemeanor possession of Oxy. Okay. Sorry, chat. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh my god. The worst stuff is really gonna go past restart, I think. I think we're actually just gonna be stuck in this fucking loop. I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, actually, his dongle. me see who else is around to make a phone call.